again about garbage people, and it's going to move on to two stars who are coming for each other, but I love them both. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. Now, this has been so interesting. It's so fun. Now,
speaking of garbage,
I mean, I love Nicki Minaj and I really enjoy Remy Ma. Now, if you know, if you don't know, here's the backstory. So, supposedly, Remy Ma has just recently been hearing some sublim disses in Nicki tracks, which I've got to say, you can kind of, if you are thinking Nicki is dissing you, every track she does is a sublim diss track, right? Because she's always talking about her and she's this and she's always ripping someone a new asshole in these tracks, talking about how they're a basic bitch and she's the shit. But I guess Remy Ma was hearing some very detailed pieces now that Nicki had been throwing shots at her sublim style, because Nicki doesn't ever have to mention the name. She didn't even do it for Little Kim. And she's been throwing shots. So Remy Ma came out with a diss track, 7-minute long diss track.
Yes, she did.
Snap.
Using the title Sheether, which is a reference to the Nas Jay-Z diss track that Nas put out back in the 90s called Ether. So Remy Ma came, I know that's not how you say it. Remy Ma came out with this 7-minute diss track ripping Nicki to shreds. Now, I have some of the lyrics here. Let's see. And I saw me get all-star. He told me your ass dropped. He couldn't fuck you for 3 months because your ass dropped. Now I don't think y'all understand how bad her ass got. The implants that she had put in her ass popped. I was like, damn, 90 days you couldn't have box? Did she at least compensate, start giving you mad top? Oh. Damn. Let's see what else. My flow is on point. Sucking cock for records capital of the cum squad. I got a few words for the moms of young barbs. Guess who supports a child molester? Nicki Minaj. You paid for your brother's wedding? That's hella foul. How you spending money to support a pedophile? He a walking dead man sending threats to him. I guess that's why they call you Barbie. You was next to Ken. Obviously, I've listened to a lot of lady rap, so if I could do it this good. Talking about your money long and your foreign sick. Why you ain't helping your bro hide his cum from forensics? Oh, bitch. Okay, and one more thing. I'd let you know real bitches never lie on their pussy. Stop talking numbers. You signed a 360 deal. That means they take a cut of everything. It's the deal that's happening for everyone now. The Young Money through Cash Money through Republic, which means your money go through 5 N-word before you touch it. Any videos, promotions come out of your budget. Endorsements, tour, and merchandise, they finger fuck it.
I love she gave us her tax statement.
So this was a real, coming at her, hardcore specifics. It wasn't vague. Now, it was much harder than Little Kim's alleged trying to gum for Nicki, which was a huge failure. And then Nicki released Stupid Hoe, and we all knew what it was about. And Nicki, then Remy Ma also released a second diss track a couple days later, coming at her even harder. And then Nicki made a public announcement a few days after that saying, I will not be responding, everyone. Cut to yesterday, which is a couple weeks ago for y'all. Nicki came out with not one, not two, but 3 new songs that all ripped Remy Ma to shreds. And unlike Remy Ma, these songs hit the iTunes charts at #1. And that day, Nicki broke a record, being the first female rapper to have a #1 song on the iTunes pop charts. Now, those songs went like this. You can't be popular if your work ain't selling. What the fuck is this bitch inhaling? I would have helped you out that pit you fell in. I'm a generous queen. Ask Miss Ellen. Heard your pussy on yuck. I guess you need a pap. What kind of bum bitch shoot a friend over a rack? What type of mother leave one son over a stack? Lil boogie down basic bitch thinking she back. Woo!
That's right.
Girl, whatever.
You can't fight. You can't. The thing is,
whatever.
Bible. What do you think? I don't think anyone can come at Nicki because no one is as famous as her. She can actually release a diss track, and people will. It'll be on the radio.
You know who's gonna come for Nicki?
Uh-oh.
Me.
What?
I'm definitely Team Remy here in several instances. I mean, Remy called her out on some shit, for sure. I have my own personal problems with Nicki Minaj in light of recent events with like Pulse. Nicki made fun of the issue, the event, the occurrence on Twitter last year when fans were asking her if she had anything to say about it, and she was blatantly ignoring it and then favoriting and liking tweets that were saying, well, you don't have to worry about that, girl, like, it's fine. And then her own personal response, which she then deleted, was, well, I only believe in what the Bible says. So
That's the problem with Nicki Minaj.
let me
She
be
is
quiet.
very questionable when it comes to her support of LGBT issues.
She likes to
She
pick
picks
and
and
choose.
chooses.
And I have a big problem with that. And I'm not saying like Remy Ma is like some martyr for the LGBTQ community, but like Nicki has branded herself as somebody who was vouching for like LGBTQ culture and capitalizing off of it. And I mean, I don't know, she bailed out her rapist brother. Like, she's just someone who's kind of a shady character. And like, I used to be a super huge fan of what she does and who she is. And then up until this past year and a half, she's just kind of like become really fucking whack. And like a lot of stuff has come to light, and it's just like, why would I support you? Why would anyone want to support you if they're like objectively looking at what you do and what you represent and who you say you are and how it conflicts with what you're actually doing? I don't know. I have a big problem with that.
I'm glad you brought up those points because those things do. I love Nicki Minaj. I love her rapping style, especially when she's Roman. I don't really care for her singing songs at all. That throw me in the fucking river before I have to listen to those part of the album. But I do love Roman going crazy. That's really fun.
Totally.
But she is very absent from supporting LGBT stuff like that. I mean, and it's all just a little questionable. Lady Red?
I just believe that, you know, Nicki Minaj is so full of shit from the beginning of her career to the end of her career. I mean, first of all, let's speak about her having homosexual relationships with a lot of the people that was in her camp when she first started. But no one wants to talk about that either. So let's just put it out there like it is. She's a character. She got called out on her shit because she has a lot of shit that she doesn't, you know, put out there. And I think that Safari should get everything he's asking for from that bum bitch.
Get that coin.
All right. Does anyone on this side of the couch have an opinion on this? I know you, Julie, you do not. But Brandy, Julie's like Remy, Ma, and Pa. What? Julie, is that a drink? Is that a person?
I love her rapping. Johnny, you've always been super, like, you made her very intoxicating to me. But I'm so happy that you're one of the only people that we've done the show a million times. You're super opinionated, Bible, and it's kind of rare to have someone come on. A lot of people come and they don't want to like say anything bad about celebrities, or maybe just in their heart they're just not opinionated. And I've just really appreciated you just saying exactly what you feel. And like, fuck her. First of all, she's full fucking les. I know she's pure. You can listen to her lyrics and know, and her raps, and she's definitely bi if nothing else, and that's what even makes her intoxicating to someone like Johnny in the first place. But if, you know, she's gonna forsake the LGBTQ, then we just gotta say, fuck off, bitch.
Yes.
We don't have fucking time for that shit. No, we have way more support than her.
Ain't no
We don't
redemption
need to-
for that.
No.
Put some more drag on, bitch.
You know what? Exactly. Put some more drag on, bitch. Well, needless to say, it's all a little questionable, but I do love a lady rap battle. So thank you for that, all of you.
Hi.